Good afternoon.
Magandang hapon! Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Wow, the time has come when we take pride and delight ourselves with our dear students, teachers, and parents' quarterly hard work.
That's right, Ma'am Sarah. So as remarkable as this moment is, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen of our beloved Ipil National High School, this is
The first quarter virtual or fully day, a showcase all outlets. Before we start our program, may I request everyone to please all rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, which will be followed by an interfaith prayer and the singing of the Ormoc City Hymn and Ormoc City Division Hymn by an audio-visual presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng siganalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y bumay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iibig, ang ituwin at araw niya kailan ang ay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay ang langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Na kami pumakno nga nibiyagan nindat mo, itatanda kami bikan mangat na pinghod mo. Dawat mininggob hino aya tuboblemi, he ay makiwada-wada kida kami. He ay makiwada-wada kida kami.
Hey, ay, makiwada-wada. Hey, ay, makiwada-wada. Kida kami.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wal barakatuh. Salam pa mga kiaulungan sin Tuhan. Pianaugan niya Nabi Iban Quran. Kasilasan niya sa plag pakatilingkal alam. Maglasa kita niyo bat tumanang. Mbo Tuhan, tunggal nu sa sangdolan kami. Buwanin kami rijiki maglabi-labi. Law sangom rahmat nu subay pan pinugji. Hangkan kita bi subay magkasih-kasih.
Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon.
Pangurumon kang busalat, pangkalikupanan. Pangurumon kang pangirayan, pagkang walay sikog balantang mapagululang. Pangurumon kang sinlagan, pangurumon kang apagatang, pangurumon kang masapan, pangurumon kang suwadan. Pangurumon kang panguloy, pangirayon, pangitapan, pangito'y wat kang walay sikog balantang mapagululang.
Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon. Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na mapagkalang, hiling namin ang pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman sa bawat nilalang.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos ng awa, bigyan mo kami ng kakayahan sa pagtataguyod ng pakikipag-ugnayan sa bawat isa.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na mapagkalinga, mangyaring ikaw ang pagpapaunlad ng kalikasan ng tao sa mundo.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na pag-ibig, tulutan mo ang aming bansa ng pagkakaisa at pagkakaunawaan sa gitna ng pagkakaiba-iba.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon. Buwanin kami
Nining urmok nga atong dagkayan, dagat ulas ang bulan kasapan, nagarag kaburian. Katiling pangurmokanon ang mag-amuma sa tanan, lungsod nato mahalumto atong ampingan. Dayon pagpuswag kanatong tanan, grasyas Ginoo kanato nagmahal. Sa tanan nga mga pagsuway, magpabilin ang puso, matahong ang lumulupyo, ning ormok siyudad nato, ning ormok siyudad nato. Ormoc City, we belong to you. Let your goodness ever shine. Let our hearts rejoice in your sea and skies, in your mountains, streams, and plains. On the road to history with you, all your virtues we proclaim. Ormoc City, we defend your honor and your name. Onward with progress, onward with love, strength and prosperity under God above. Through the trials of this changing world, let our hearts stay firm and true. Beautiful city of beautiful people, Ormoc City, we love you. Ormoc City, we love you. Today we stand with our heads up high. Ormoc City Division on we cry. We're men and women bound in unity, proclaiming oneness in diversity. We teach what we learn and believe in what we share, to bring about the best in children's learning care. We aim to develop patriotic citizens, dynamic, productive, and committed leadership. We ensure quality education for today, in culture, sports, dynamic creativity, a healthy mind and a healthy build, child-friendly learning and environment. We give what we have, so we there because we care, believing in ourselves to promote our best, knowing God will always take good care of the rest, to follow the way, the truth, the light. Depend Ormoc Division, the pride of our city. Sing with us in glory, we believe, we remain in salutation. Depend Ormoc Division, the pride of our city. Sing with us in glory, we believe, we remain in salutation. All the way, all the way. Come what may.
Let us all be seated. Portfolio Day is indeed a big and a day to be grateful for. A tribute, a time to celebrate efforts exerted equally by students. teachers, and parents.
That's right, Sir Ryan, but also it won't be as momentous without the presence of today's prestigious and highly respected educators who have greatly inspired us to work harder one way or another in pursuit of education.
Yes, with that, we express our warmest afternoon greetings and acknowledgements. First, to our supportive school division superintendent of Hormone City Division, Ma'am Lani H. Cervantes, CESO 6, ma'am.
Cordial greetings also to her active assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Mario Rucci R. Sir.
Acknowledging also our chief of the curriculum and implementation division, Dr. Alejandro S. Almendras.
And to our chief of the school governance and operations division, Dr. Artemia G. Luberas.
To the different education program supervisors, to District 2 Public School District Supervisors, Ma'am Caroline Magno, and yes, magnificent afternoon to our ever-dynamic school principal, Ma'am Elena Angelita C. Jose.
And of course, to the parents, stakeholders, students, teachers, and the rest of the guests, good afternoon to one and all. Let us sit back, relax, and enjoy as we are to proceed to today's event with both gratitude and amazement.
Exactly. And to warm us for the highlights, let's hear from our energetic school principal, Ma'am Elena Angelita C. Jose, for her welcome message.
To our progressive-minded division leaders, Schools Division Superintendent Ma'am Lani Cervantes, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Mario Rucci Sambilon, Curriculum and Instruction Division Chief Dr. Alejandro Almendras, School Governance Operation Division Chief Dr. Artemia Luberas, Education Supervisors of the different learning areas, Public School District 2 Supervisor Ma'am Caroline Magno, our supportive parents, stakeholders, FB followers, learners, teachers, friends, ladies and gents, good day. Welcome to our Quarter 1 Portfolio Day with the theme Panagpugpong sa Kaalam. This is an avenue to showcase our learners' outputs, performances, and accomplishments. Despite the distance learning modality, we are so grateful to our learners that they're able to do their very best to find means to continue their learning even in the challenges along the way. Thank you, parents, to your incessant support. Teachers, education frontliners, thank you so much for your sacrifices and efforts, bringing our diverse learners in the inclusive education. It's a privilege serving our young children to prepare them to be more responsible, self-reliant, to grow and be a productive citizen. Once again, thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that empowering words you have shared. The Portfolio Day showcases how wonderfully the students did their part during the latest quarter. But at the same time, this also mirrors how unconditionally supportive our dear parents have been that paved way for those outputs' completion.
By all means, without their support in all our school's activities, our learners would have an even harder time in complying what is needed of them. And of course, let us not forget the effort of our dear teachers, that despite this pandemic, they were able to give the 100% effort, not only in monitoring students' progress, but also in beautifying and preparing their classroom for the new normal setup. Let's witness how do our teachers make it happen.
dearest teachers. At this point, we are going to witness the different outputs of the students from grade 7 and 8. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to your screens.
beautiful life. I look at you and I see million stars. I am so glad you came and stole my heart. All for the better, all for good, all for the better, all for you.
You light up the sky like a billion lights. When I'm by your side, I'm in paradise. You're the breath in my bones, you're the fire in my soul. Oh, what a beautiful life. With you, what a beautiful la 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 life. What a beautiful la 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 life. What a beautiful la 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 la. What a beautiful la 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 la.
I see the sun shining over us like diamond eyes, shining over us, oh so bright. Oh, all the colors breaking through, a world for me and you, yeah.
You light up the sky like a billion lights. When I'm by your side, I'm in paradise. You're the breath in my bones, you're the fire in my soul. Oh, what a beautiful life. With you, what a beautiful la 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 life. What a beautiful la 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 la. What a beautiful la 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 la. What a beautiful la 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 la. Dream when I'm with you, I'm living a dream. When I'm with you, I'm living a dream. When I'm with you, I'm living a dream. When I'm with you, when I'm with you. It's a beautiful life, yeah, yeah. All for the better, all for good, all for the better, all for you, all for the better, all for you, you. La 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 la. What a beautiful la 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 la. It's a beautiful life. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. La 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 la.
Good day, everyone, to all our viewers. First of all, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Lani H. Cervantes. To our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Mario Ruji R. Sumbilon. To the Chief Education Supervisor of School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Artemia Liberas. To all our education program supervisors, public schools district supervisors, school heads, teachers, parents, stakeholders, and most especially to our learners. Maayong adlaw sa tanan. First Quarter Portfolio Day, dubbed as Panaghugpong sa Kaalam, is incredibly significant to the learning process. Through making a portfolio, learners are able to reflect on their experiences even in this time of challenges and how they have grown. They are looking at work they have achieved and produced throughout the quarter and analyzing their strengths and the areas for continued growth. For this, I would like to express my sincere appreciation To all our stakeholders, teachers, administrators and staff, community partners, and parents for the untiring efforts extended to support our students. This is one of the most memorable events where your children shined, an opportunity for them to share with their community all that they have learned and who they have become this year.
That certainly was something. Great job indeed, kids. At this juncture, let us watch another best school practices.
Literacy is vital in a student's learning development. It is one of the pillars to become an independent learner. It allows students to seek out information, explore, and gain deeper understanding on their own. Thus, Ipil National High School implements Project Blend, bridging learners' educational needs and development. Project Blend advocates learning continuity despite the pandemic. Its primary aim is to help learners who lag behind. These learners are struggling readers that requires assistance to acquire basic literacy skills such as reading, writing, and understanding. These skills will equip the learners to cope with the new normal distance learning. This project involves not only reading teachers but all the teachers in the school, showing that every teacher is a reading teacher. Highlighting the involvement of the whole community, we were given support by our stakeholders as we visit different places to reach our students in need of our help. We were able to give bundle of joy as we visit them. We also have youth volunteers coming from different colleges, helping our teachers imparting knowledge as we bring the class into the comfort of our students' home. With the guidance of our school principal, Mrs. Elena Angeleta C. Jose, and support of our program implementer, Mrs. Mary Ann G. Hermeas, we are hopeful for an expansion of our project to reach our students in far-flung areas. Once again, this is our school's reading innovation, Project Blend. Project Elena, enhancing the love for planting through education in the new normal avenue. The Project Elena focuses on providing ways and means that would promote maintainable food source at home that eventually provides solution not only to short-term goal, giving healthy food on the table, but also hitting a long-term goal of addressing malnutrition and providing food source that is sustainable. There are several features of the Project Elena. Number 1, to promote vegetable source at home. Number 2, to begin and sustain gardens as ready food source of vegetables in sustaining the daily needs. And the last one is to include among the learners and the community the values of gardening, good health, love of labor, and caring for others. The project shall be monitored all year round.
Project Hugas, hygiene practice with utmost implementation to gain ascendancy on school well-being. Frequent hand washing is one of the best ways to keep hands clean and prevent the spread of germs, viruses like COVID-19. This project helps a lot to remind us to apply the proper hand washing and prevent getting sick that can be difficult to treat. By proposing this activity for the school year 2021-2022, promoted to the learners, teachers, and community that hand washing precedes healthy habits. In line with the DepEd Memorandum Number 48 Series 2021 or the 2021 Brigada Eskwela Implementing Guidelines, there are three objectives in Project Hugas. First, to prevent the spread of infectious disease like COVID-19. Second, to apply the proper procedures of hand washing. Third, to understand and promote appropriate hand washing practices, especially for the learners.
Project Ipil, intensifying the love of planting indigenous flowers in the locality. Project Ipil is based on the principle of shared responsibility and governance of schools to produce remarkable results and quality outputs in education through the appropriate and maximum use of parent support in the teaching-learning process. Project Ipil is a new approach that makes the environment an enjoyable and interesting place for learners and teachers in building community relationship beyond the beautification project. Project Ipil aims to: first, remove graffiti from walls, picking up litter and garbage, repainting walls and plant boxes. Second, allow the learners and the teachers to develop a heightened awareness of the environmental issues. Third, beautify the school premises and illustrate the effects of people on the environment. Lastly, keep Ipil National High School from regressing and create a sense of responsibility among the students and the teachers as well.
That was amazing! Now, let us focus our utmost attention to our ever-energetic and highly respected School Division Superintendent, the one and only Ma'am Lani H. Cervantes, CESA 6 for her message.
A blessed day to all. Truly, this day is a blessing because we focus not on things that we do not have, but rather on things that we always have. That's actually the reason for celebrating Portfolio Day. It's time once more to recognize the blessings from our learners. It's time to count our learners as blessings to us. It is only through our learners that we realize the significance of our role as educators. Let us fully celebrate with our learners today as we appreciate and recognize their uniqueness as revealed in their outputs being displayed today. Every output has a story to tell. It may stir a feeling of joy or maybe a feeling of discontent, but still, let us focus on the good side of the learners' performances. A feeling of bitterness will make us blind from the reality that every child is a blessing for us. As the outputs are being displayed, do not ignore them. Portfolio Day is a time to reflect on the performances of our learners. Examine their outputs and reflect on them. Identify both the strengths and the weaknesses of our learners. Discover how they are learning and what they really need in order to learn more. We cannot expect more blessings from our learners without absolutely giving the best part of what we have. Remember, we cannot give what we do not have. If we truly love our learners, let us give them more time. There is absence of learning if our learners do not know how to give it away. This means that learning must be translated into real-life experiences. So, let us always ensure that our learners are communicating their learning in the most meaningful way despite the challenges in the new normal. I hope all these are clearly manifested in this Portfolio Day. For now, congratulations. I know that you all have done the best to make learning happen. To God be always the glory.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such an empowering message. Now, it is time for grade 9 tech students to showcase their works. Right, sir?
Precisely. Let us give a loud cheers for them as we watch this video.
and work.
Before we move on to our next portfolio presentation, let us acknowledge the effort of our hard-working teachers in their journey in the continuance of education. Let's watch the video.
There's currently no vaccine to prevent the world economy has been rocked by a severe
The implementation of distance learning modality has been a great challenge for us teachers during this pandemic. This journey has never been easy for the Ipil National High School teaching force since most students are from upland areas. Several problems have been encountered in terms of delivery of modules, communication with the parents, and giving intervention to those learners who lagged behind. Here in Ipil National High School, we are proud to say that we are prioritizing the safety of our learners and parents. We are following the safety protocols during the distribution of modules in school and in upland barangays. We observe social distancing, wear masks all the time, and disinfect our hands with alcohol. During distribution of modules, we are carrying huge storage boxes containing the learning materials. But for us, we are carrying a responsibility to continue to deliver quality education to our learners. Despite of these challenges, we, the teachers of Ipil National High School, will continue to raise a torch that will light and bring hope to every student. We will continue to be tough and resilient for our learners and parents, and always be their comfort during tough times.
that teachers are dedicated and motivated to do their job despite the struggles and challenges of the distance learning modality. And now, let's take a glance at the outputs of the senior high school as they shine brilliantly in this quarter. Grades 11 and 12, take it away.
Oh no, I couldn't pick this up. Soph, you need to focus on your module. Don't get distracted. Let's just turn this off. The above scenario shows a type of speech context called interpersonal communication. So what is interpersonal communication? Interpersonal communication refers to a type of communication that is focused on one person, where the speaker acts both as the sender and the receiver of the message. The message was made up of thoughts and feelings, while the medium is the brain that processes what you think and feel, and that is interpersonal communication.
That truly was amazing. Outstanding job, seniors! In connection with the celebration of the English month, we have here the star reader of the first quarter, our PTA President, Mrs. Carolina C. Bigbigan.
The Gift of Money by O. Henry. $1.87. That was all. She had put it aside, 1 cent, and then another, and then another. In her careful buying of meat and other food, Dila counted it 3 times, $1.87.
Della saved $1.87 with great difficulty to buy a Christmas present for her husband Jim. 3 times Della counted the money. It was too small an amount to buy any good present. The next day was Christmas. She started to cry, knowing not what to do. Suddenly, an idea came into her mind. She stopped crying. Quickly, she pulled down her hair and let it fall to its full length. Della then knew what to do. She put on her old brown jacket and old brown hat. She ran to a shop whose sign read, Emeni Sophrony, hair goods of all kinds. Della went to the shop and asked Madam whether she could buy her hair. Della removed her hat and let the hair fall. The madam said, $20. Della agreed. She got her hair cut and received the money. Now with $21.87, Della ran from shop to shop to find a suitable present for Jim. She found it at last. It was a platinum fob chain, simple and chaste in design. She bought it for $21. With 87 cents, she ran home. She looked at herself before the mirror. She looked like a truant schoolboy. She got out her curling irons, lighted the stove and arranged her hair. She finished her work. By 7 o'clock, the coffee was ready and she put the frying pan on the stove and waited for Jim. Jim came home. He looked thin and very serious. He looked at Della and stopped between the doors. His eyes were fixed on Della. He had a peculiar expression on his face. Della was frightened for a moment, and then she went to him and said that she had got her hair cut and sold to buy a Christmas present for him. She requested him to be good to her and to love her as before. Jim told her that he loved her as before. Then he threw out a packet on the table. Della opened the packet and saw beautiful combs that she had always longed for. But she had no hair to use them. Della then showed the present she had bought for Jim. Jim said that he had sold his watch to buy the combs for her. Thus, the gifts they had bought for each other proved useless.
The Magi, as you know, were wise men, wonderfully wise men, who brought gifts to the newborn Christ child. They were the first to give Christmas gifts. Being wise, their gifts were doubtless wise ones. Each sold the most valuable thing you own in order to buy a gift for the other. But let me speak and last word to the wise of these days. Of all who give gifts, these two were the most wise. Of all who give and receive, give just as they are the most wise. Everywhere they are the wise ones. They are the Magi. By O. Henry.
Thank you to our star reader. And now our program has come to an end. We would like to take this opportunity to thank these very hardworking people who greatly helped make this event possible. Our technical working committee.
Thank you so much, Ma'am and Sir. Your efforts mean a lot.
Thank you indeed. So after such a heartwarming day of showcase and tribute, it is about time to say goodbye, but also a perfect moment to congratulate once again our dearest students, parents, teachers, and school heads for the determined efforts and hard works for the first quarter of school year 2021-2022. Despite the trials of these times, well done indeed.
A little announcement. There will be a PTA meeting right after this activity. Please connect with your respective advisors.
Let us stay safe and healthy. This has been Sarah.
And this has been Ryan.
your masters of ceremony for this quarter's virtual portfolio day. Thank you and God bless.